Well, hello everyone. Father Man 123 here, back with another video. In this video, we're gonna be telling you how Crew 2 works, so do and do not do in Crew 2. Because now, to explain Crew 2 is an open world game. It is open world game with almost the whole United States, but mostly important the states. They don't really have Hawaii left. There's certain stuff they don't have, but they do have like New York. They have New York, they have Chicago, Detroit, Miami, Florida, Seattle, Washington. So they have other cool stuff in Los Angeles, all these other Las Vegas. You could check it out yourself. But here what I'm trying to explain is Crew 2. So now, a lot of you may get into Crew 2, maybe you already have Crew 2, but you've been playing Crew 2 and you're still trying to understand how this works. Just as this is for beginners, right? Just because of do's and don'ts, not tricks. It could be for everyone, but I'm usually doing it for beginners. But if you want to still watch do's and don'ts, yeah, there's gonna be more videos like this, but I'm actually gonna do a gameplay video on the next one. So let me explain you how Crew 2 works. So Crew 2, you know, this is how Crew 2 works. Crew 2 is way different than Crew, obviously. There's 4 families. You got the street race family. You got the freestyle family. And then you have the drag off-road family, and then you also have the pro racing family. Yeah, pro racing family. So basically, the street racing is obviously street race. The off-road is obviously off-road. The freestyle is aerobatics. You use a plane. You don't do air races, by the way. It does confuse me at first. The freestyle HQ is only just like you could buy a plane and you just do like tricks with it. They tell you what tricks to do. It's basically showing off like aerobatic. This one though has multiple. So with the families, they have even more families. So for example, if I'm gonna open filters for street race family, we have within more families. So the discipline, they call it family, but I'm saying they have families within families. So in street race, you have street race, you have drift, or like you buy a drift car, drag race, and a hyper car. Now I'm gonna go to the store to give you some do's and don'ts, but it's really not do's and don'ts. It's just like, it's actually just best like explaining the game for beginners, like tips for beginners to explain the game. So we're gonna explain this. So I'm gonna meet you guys in the street race HQ in about now. Alright guys, so I'm back. So yeah, we're here with all these 4 cars. Now they all look pretty nice, but they're different in some other way. Now this here is a street racing car. Here, this is a street racing car. So this is the street racing section. So this is where you can buy all the street cars. They're not hypercars, but they're street cars, and there's a difference between street cars. You got the motorcycles, you got all these wonderful cars. These are all street cars. These are only in the street race missions, or races, you can say, street race missions, because it does get a little confusing here. So then here, this is a drift car. Now I'm gonna test drive all you to show you the difference between each car. Now you should already know the difference, but I'm still gonna show you test driving just certain cars. Obviously there's just different. I'm just gonna put like all like the crazy last cars, all the best cars you can do. So but I'm just explaining you. And here we have, this is the drag race. A drag race is when it just goes straight and it really goes very fast. And then you have the hyper cars, which you have the Bugatti, and you got all these nice beautiful cars. So yeah, this is just showing you how the game really works. So I'm gonna test drive all of you to show you the difference of all of them. You should already kind of know the difference, but it still gets confusing because the thing is, I bought a drift car thinking this is like the street race car, and I realized they were totally different cars. So then I got messed up. So I'm gonna show you what's the difference, and I'll test drive them for you. it's not working right now. But if you get the fastest, like the fastest drag race, it actually goes it goes to like 294 in like matter of seconds. The reason why it doesn't work is because my controller's kind of messed up and this car is not the fastest. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's really pretty fast. But this is only on drag racing. Alright, so now that you guys know how these things work, I'm going to show you how, in the beginning of the game, right, when you start playing that, when you're in that Porsche car and then you start playing, they're going to give you 3 free cars. I'm going to show you what the 3 free cars they're going to give you in the game. I have to kind of manually see it, but they're going to give you this. So first they're gonna give you this car, and this car. Now to show you the fastest and the best car, one thing you want to look at is the miles per hour and the power. So here, I'm gonna tell you what car you should not buy out of the all 3. First things first, do not buy this one. This one is slow. I made a regret of buying this one. Slow. It is slow. You will not win any race. See, it says the top speed is 132, but don't forget that's fully maxed out. Now, when you're in a race, you're not going to win because this only goes up to 100 miles, and that's it. It says 132, but it doesn't go that fast. It even takes longer to go to 100 miles. So this is a don't. But I am going to show you these two. I'm going to test drive these two to show you what is really the fastest. So we can see what's the fastest. And then you make a judgment from there. And I'll tell you which is the fastest. What's very good. But let's look at this. So this car, Ford Mustang GT Fastback, has 155 miles, power 420. This one has 155 miles per hour, but 400 power. So maybe this one's better. But let's try this one. So I haven't really tried it because I made a mistake to show you which is the best advice car you should get before you choose. Alright, so that car wasn't too bad. It's still better than the red car I told you guys not to test drive. But now, let's go to this one. This might be probably the best car you could probably get, but let me not say no, but I'm pretty sure this is the best car you will get. Now, I would say that this car will probably be the best car to drive the 4G Mustang GT, but this car is also not bad. But I promise you, do not get this car. This car is by means the slowest car I can ever think of in my life. Maybe it's not that slow than these cars, but I'm telling you, it is slow. You would not win any race, not even the easiest race. I'm telling you. Alright guys, so wait. Alright guys, so it was nice doing this video just for beginner tips. If you hopefully you watch this is a really tip. I just wanted to start off because I haven't really did a YouTube channel. I'm really gonna do a crew tube gameplay right after this. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I'm trying to shorten my videos to 15 minutes, so I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. And